We're going to talk about the unspoken theater rules of things that you may not know if you're just starting out professionally or if you didn't grow up doing theater. This first one is for me, which is do not ask super specific questions when you were first being taught something. I'm that girl, the super pay attention to detail girly. This is why I'm usually the dance captain, but I pick up on every detail. Choreographer does something once like this, and then they do it again like this. I'll be like, hey, which one is it? And they're like, Camille, this is too specific. We don't care about this right now. Like, let's just get the basics down. And I'm like, oh, okay, got it. I always have to remind myself of that and hold myself back because I always want to know the really specific questions. But when you're first being taught it, it's more about the big picture and making sure that everybody has the big picture, and then we worry about cleaning and specific smaller details later on. Another kind of unspoken rule is when it comes to understudies. And if you're understudying for the first time, you probably don't know this, but in music rehearsals, you don't get to sing unless they have a specific rehearsal for you, but a lot of the time they don't. Especially in a regional theater, when the runs are shorter, they are just not going to prioritize understudies, especially when there's limited rehearsal time. Usually you don't get an opportunity to sing in a rehearsal unless you were going on or having a put-in. During music rehearsals, as the understudy, you are there, but you just kind of are following along with the music, taking little notes. And for blocking rehearsals, you just sit at the front and take notes and you don't really physicalize it. And for dance rehearsals, usually you can stand up and learn, but when they're running dance numbers, you should not be doing it with them for the most part. This also kind of depends on your director and what your director allows. Always double check, because I personally, when I understudy, I want to get up and do it as much as I can. And obviously when I do that, that means I'm not singing or saying the lines audibly. But if I can practice the dance break or dance moves, I always love doing that. But it does just depend on the director and also what they're doing, because if they're doing a run through or something like that, they don't want any distractions of anyone else in the background or on the sides, which sometimes I think is unfortunate, but that's just kind of how it works.